Remember this thing? Big John the Dodge. So he popped up at auction. I sold him about 3 years ago, and here he is. And pretty much looks just about the same. I pressure washed all of it. He's already gotten dirty again. Sold him to a local farmer. He actually drove the truck home, and I guess for some reason he decided to get rid of it. I like to. Is there a trick to opening the door? I don't remember. Nope. I'm pretty sure that's the oil I put in it, right there. There's the fuses that I added. I don't know why the door won't open. Anyway, let me go try the other side and I'll slide in. So when I got this thing running, I don't know if you remember in the video, I was standing up on the fender and the thing drove off with me on it, and I had to hop out and chase him down. I'm just glad to see him still going. Let's see, I don't even remember how to open the hood. Yeah, look at there. That's about how I left it. I had rebuilt the carburetor, added this fuel. Ooh, the filter is nasty. Look at this. Get a shot of that. That's how bad. We cleaned the tank about 3 or 4 times, and it just still would not come clean. I don't even think I pulled a spark plug on it, to be honest with you. I got it to run, rebuilt the carburetor. It had an electric pump on it. There we go. That door will open. Yeah, that's the oil I put in it right there, and the old filter. And all that is what I did with it. So that was 3 years ago. The keys are still in it. I put that fuse in it. I think I had to fix something with the turn signals. Something was wrong with it. There's a battery in there. Oh, yep, look. I've been here. That's definitely me. Yeah, I don't know what all this stuff is. Yeah, there was the old filter, one of the, I think that was, no, that was one filter I bought but never used, but that was the old, same thing with that one. I think I had to buy 2 different filters because I couldn't find the right one. But it looks, yeah, everything exactly like I did it. I put that ignition switch in there. The bed still looks like garbage. I don't know what's happening with the exhaust though. That wasn't like that when I had it. So I guess he's straight pipe now. But I mean, I was all up under here doing the brakes in the rain, had to put a tarp over the bed. I'm just glad to see it's still going. That tire's about to add it though. Oh my gosh, look at that. They have been using this thing. There's chunks coming off the tire. Dang. I had all the lights working, turn signals, flashers. Man, how crazy is that? Where was the tank on this? I don't think, was it right here? I didn't know if it had somewhere else. Yeah, this was it. It smells like fresh gas actually, believe it or not. Because it had a drain plug underneath it. Oh look, there's the brake lines I put in. This is cool. It's kind of neat to see a car that you work on, you get running, and still see it out here to this day. I did all that T right there. I did that brake line, that brake fitting, all that. The new master cylinder's right there. Yeah, I did all that out in the driveway in the rain. Had a tarp over the bed, and that's what I was using. So that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I really would like to see it. Should I try and crank it? Is it a bad idea? I mean, the keys are in it. What are you supposed to do? I just don't know why the door won't open. It's kind of, I guess they must have broke the handle or something. Because that all, there we go. It's got a battery in it, and it's a 21 battery. I'm just gonna turn the key. Oh, the pump comes on. Yeah, so. Let's see if the turn signal still worked. I guess not. The fuse looks like it's had a rough time. It's relatively, I mean, for the most part, it's untouched from what I did with it. I mean, looks like something's been chewing the seat up, but it's, for the most part, exactly how I left it. That's what's crazy about it. It's pretty much the same. So I'm not going to crank it. I don't want to mess with it, but the fuel pump did come on, and it's getting power, so I assume they drove it and parked it here, if I had to guess, because all the brakes were working. Man, that's just crazy to me. Oh, green is all get out. Yeah. Isn't that funny? That's just, and I put these on here. I remember doing that because one of them was broken, or both of them might have been. And I'd put those on there, got everything working. I mean, I had it pretty nice for what it was. It was pretty nice. I don't know what the rule is, but I would really love to crank it up. I don't know. I better not. I don't want to mess, because I like these people here and I don't want them kicking me out. Just get a good shot of this thing, man. That's so cool. Big John, it's been good seeing you, buddy. Now, if this thing does go cheap enough, I'll buy it. You'll find out at the end of this video if I bought it or not. You'll see, but I mean, just depends, because I really don't need it, but I liked having it. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. I just like seeing it again. But kind of makes my heart hurt a little bit, because I really like this thing, but I didn't know what to do with it, so I sold it, because it was just like, you know, you got a big giant 1.5 ton truck. What do you do with it? So, man. So y'all need to go watch that video. Go watch the whole series again and go check it out, because this was a good truck. A really, really good truck at that. So, all right, Big John. I'll see you when I see you. Appreciate you. We got some cool international trucks here. This one's actually really a complete truck. You really kind of have to buy both of them to get one good truck, because this one's got 0 glass, but the inside, check that out. Nice seat, floors are solid. It's a long bed, step side with a good spare on it. So if you bought both trucks, you can make really one good one out of it. They're both straight 6s. We did see that. We can go look at this one to show you that.
Look at the tag.
Was it? Oh my gosh. Let's see. 73. They used that to like cover a hole, I bet.
Oh, yeah, there's one on this side too.
Yeah, they just did that to cover holes. Yeah, because look, this one had marker lights on it. See? Which, if I'm not mistaken, these marker lights were used on a lot of different vehicles, and I bet they're the same as Big John and on a CJ5 and CJ7 Jeep. There you go. You can see up underneath there. Inline 6, 1-barrel Holley 1920. All sorts of good stuff there. These Internationals are cool trucks. Is this a 4-wheel drive? It is a 4-wheel drive. Dude, that is cool. Short bed, step side, 4-wheel drive, inline 6. Look how big this is. Uh-oh. Oh, better not do that. The door wants to fall off. Front end's not really secured on there great. Is it a manual? Oh, no? Well, it's a... Yeah, it's automatic. No, it's a 3-speed on the column. That is cool. Look in there. That thing's rough, though. It is rough. Dang. That's awesome. I like that a lot. Got the short bed step side. I don't know, Briar. We might have to take a look at these. What do you think? Wouldn't this thing be an awesome wheeling truck?
Digging the 4-wheel drive.
I am too. Not gonna lie. They got like, this is like a 3/4 ton too. Wow. Well, they got the same axles, floater axles. Does it have a drive shaft in the front? It does. It's all there. So if you took the body off this one and put it on this one, you'd have a really nice truck at the end of the day. We're gonna have to take a look at these. I think it's a 66, 65, 66. I don't really know a whole lot about these cars, but I can appreciate them at least. It said 283 on the badge. It's an automatic 2-speed power glide. The interior looks pretty nice. The dash is really clean. Has some aftermarket gauges in there. It's not a bad car. I don't really see a whole lot of rust. Looks like a older restoration. Maybe some clear coat because it's peeling, but no rust down low. I know there's like a thing that it'll tell you with how many tail lights it is. Tell you what, I'll just look it up. It's a 66. Found it on the website. 66 Impala. Got the rallies on it, white letters. It's a cool looking car. Not my style really. I like it, I can appreciate it, but how do I open this? Does anybody know? I see a trans cooler and an aluminum radiator, so I'm wondering if something fancy's up under here. I kind of want to find out. How do you do this? Is it inside? I don't see anything. There's keys in it. You want me to crank it up?
Right now.
There's keys and everything out here. Dude, I don't know how to do it. Oh, there it is. I just had to believe.
Big one, big one, big one.
Oh, no, it's not. It's not.
Oh, wow.
Get the Mallory ignition, Edelbrock, new battery, new aluminum radiator from Griffin. Needs about a double the length spacer for the fan. It's nowhere near close enough. But this thing ran hot. Headers, aftermarket, ignition, still got the single reservoir master cylinder, 2-speed, new water pump, timing cover. Looks like somebody at least refreshed the engine before they brought it up here. So, I mean, this is a good car. This would be a good car for somebody. It was an air car, but all that's gone. What I'm here for is this thing. This is a 71 383 Roadrunner. Yeah. Green on green, just like we like it. And apparently the story goes it was sitting in a shed or barn since 1989. Now the auction cars that I bought here recently, this was a part of it, but they kept this car, and then I guess they just decided to sell it after the fact. So really a super cool car. Look at there, got the beep beep on the steering wheel. 383 automatic, 150 mile per hour speedometer, 8-track. Oh, that's a cassette player, my bad. All the green you could ever want. Check out that interior and look at the back seat, what it says in it. That's pretty cool. Somebody had a custom stitching done. That's hilarious. So I guess, so that is the original wheel right there. This original center cap, at least. I figured it had 15s, but it's got 14s on it. But I don't really know the options for that point. It got rocker rust, or quarter rust and rocker rust. There's some rust at the fender. Came out of Columbia, Tennessee. It said it, yeah, last tagged in 1989. Ain't that crazy? Looks like mostly original paint. Maybe some fixes here and there. You can barely see the stripe. It's supposed to go over the roof, but it's faded since then. Yeah, original rally wheel. That quarter panel's really bad. Inside really isn't bad at all, though. You know it. I mean, that is cool. Oh yeah, look, wait. Are these 15s? Yeah, these are 15s. So these are the original wheels, and they just took. So those are later model wheels with the actual 15-inch hubcaps. These are later model Acorn style hubcaps. So yeah, it's stamped 15 by 6.5. So I assume that those are the original wheels, or at least something closer to what's supposed to be original. It's got one police steel wheel up front. How do you open the hood on these things, you know?
Never seen one.
Beep beep on the front. It's supposed to have a Roadrunner there. Look at this. See the call out in the 383? It gets better. Ooh! Yeah, all there. Manual brakes, manual steering, no air conditioning. The gentleman's hot rod. No frills, you know what I mean? Does it still have the Carter AVS? No, oh, it's got a Holly. This is a 71. It's a 1-year only deal where it has a Holly instead of a Carter. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, 71. I think 70 and 71 did that for some reason. That I would assume that's all original, based on the rest of the car, of course. You know, that is amazing. Super, super cool car. Man, I love that. That is awesome right there. Maybe we'll bid on it. We'll see. Just depends on how things go, because I assume it's going to go for very high. I mean, I don't think it's definitely a cool car, but I got more irons in the fire than I need. But that is worth bidding on right there, an original Roadrunner. Well, that's going to do it for our auction tour. Maybe you'll see some of these cars on the channel, maybe not. I hope you do. I'd love to have every single one of these out here, but you know, if only everything was free, then we'd be set, wouldn't we, Briar?
Oh, yes.
So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Well, I didn't buy a Big John, but I bought this. Does that count?